This is gonna be a long journey. What is up, guys? Hope everyone's been staying well and healthy and enjoying the outdoors. Welcome back to an episode of Read on the Fly. As you guys can tell, I got a new toy, Recurve bow, Samick Sage, 55 pounds. Probably since like 2010, I've always wanted a recurve bow. I thought they were the coolest things, just primitive, classic, old school, just stick and string, bow hunting at its roots right here, and I finally got one. This is going to be the beginning of a kind of like a little mini series, if you want to call it. I'm calling it the Recurve Chronicles. I'm a total greenhorn newbie, rookie, whatever you want to call it, when it comes to traditional archery. It's been basically just plinking around in the backyard. As you guys saw, I'm like shooting like 15 yards, and I have a long way to go in this journey. So this is what this video, or this series, is going to be all about. It's basically my journey from being a rookie trad archer up to the point where I am confident to go hunting with, which I'm hoping I can do that in 10 months. So this is going to be kind of I'll probably do like one video a month on my progress on shooting traditional. It'll mainly just be me doing 3D shoots, doing upgrades to my bow, just basically kind of getting comfortable shooting 20, 30 yards. Right now I'm at like 15 yards. So this is going to be like an interactive video series. I'm looking for any tips, techniques, tricks, just any guidance and help me become a better traditional archer. Right now I have a Samick Sage 55-pound takedown bow, which in my opinion, I think 55 pounds is a little too stout right now. I might bump it down to the 45-pound limbs. That way it's something that I can kind of build my form, my technique on. Because I mean, I can pull this back, it's no problem, but I can see after maybe shooting probably 4 or 5 dozen arrows, they can get pretty tiring, and I don't want to learn bad habits from that. So as you can tell, this is basically a pretty naked bow. I don't have any knock points, I don't have like a rest, don't have dampeners or anything. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. We're kind of going to be just learning as we go. I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube. I think Clay Hayes on YouTube has been the #1 guy I've been looking at, and been learning a lot from him. So the first thing I want to put on is a arrow rest, which I've kind of bounced around the idea of shooting off the shelf, but shooting off the shelf, you need to have like feather fletchings, because when you have like your traditional plastic ones or your rubber, whatever this is, it comes off the shelf. Like when you shoot off the shelf, it goes. I heard the best thing to get are these little tabs. Put this on. There it is. Hold on, there's a plane coming. There it is, basically the arrow that sits like that, which I mean, everyone recommends using these rests with these type of flexions, but I see it doing the same problem with shooting on the shelf. This bottom fletch is gonna hit that tab, but that's what everyone's recommended. So now that I have the rest, I'm gonna kind of get this brace tool. And brace is around 7 inches, that's what it's at. And I'm gonna put a nocking point. Let's see if this did anything. Definitely need to look up some tuning, because I'm not really digging this flight. Yeah, it's definitely shooting high and right. Like I said, guys, this is trial and error. I'm learning as I go. I'm not going to hunt with this until I'm 110% confident in it. So that's why I have all spring and summer to kind of get everything dialed in. Okay, so for the last 20 minutes, I've been messing around with these tabs, and they're freaking junk. Messed around with the knocking points, tried to do some fine tuning, and all in all, those tabs are horrible, they're junk, they're trash. I personally don't like them. I know a bunch of people that I watched on YouTube, they love them, they swear by them, but for me, I don't like it. But I took off that little plastic rest, Kind of got my knocking points to where I like them. And it's shooting a lot better. Oh, that's bullseye, baby. And I know that I might not have the most perfect form. Like I said, I'm learning. And I feel like that with these 55-pound limbs, I can't get that full draw that I'm looking to get. So if it looks a little goofy, that's probably why. And I've also been kind of researching different anchor points. I know that there is like the split, which is 2 fingers on the bottom, 1 finger on top, which is also called like the Mediterranean way. I tried doing that, but I did not like it as much. I wasn't as comfortable, so I started doing the 3 under, and I put my pointer finger right in the corner of my mouth. And you also get a closer point with the arrow, trying to aim and everything. So I like that method. To me, it's a lot more comfortable, and it's been a lot more accurate for me as well. So yeah, as I've been kind of saying a couple times, this is going to be a learning experience, and I just want to bring you guys along for the journey and for the ride, and to hopefully see some more progress in the coming months. That way, come October 1st, I'm bringing this bad boy in the woods with me in hopes to fill the freezer. I'm pretty stoked for this. It's going to be fun. Some upcoming upgrades that I can see that I'll probably do in the next couple videos. Put some sound dampeners on here. Maybe get like a sweet custom quiver for this bad boy. Probably just do a little planer off the shelf, like I was saying, get some like felt and leather and do whatever I gotta do on there. But and like I was saying, if you guys have any techniques, any tips, what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right, drop a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. So yeah, this is just probably the first episode. This is the beginnings. This is the intro. And before that video ends, guys, be sure to hit that subscribe button down there on the bottom to follow along on the Recurve Chronicles.